I'm Paul Neshamkin, 411 Lorraine Avenue. Obviously, my comments are about 2024-216. And I urge the council not to authorize the resolution on the disposition of the articles from 319 Lorraine. Why? Because this resolution comes as a bit of a surprise, to say the least. Not only did we have discussions a year ago about certain items that the Historical Society wished to retain for its collections, and for the people of Bradley Beach to remember the rich history of this building. We had further discussions in September of this year when I was informed that one of the stained glass windows was being removed, and I called you up in September. You explained to me at that time that it was one of the windows that was promised to the Camp Meeting Association, the Elwood P. Stokes window. And I asked you at that time who was going to be in charge of the fate of all the historical items that we had listed. I think originally there was something like 44, and I know that I called you up this year and added at least one, which was the cornerstone of the building. Anyway, at that time, I asked you who was in charge, and you said you didn't know. And I asked you if you would please keep me in the loop.
I didn't know.
Yes, that's exactly, you said that it would either be the five presidents.
The ultimate recipient. Yeah, we were working on that.
Not the
Yes, but
recipient.
the person that
I
was
asked who was gonna be in charge of the, of monitoring this whole process. And you said it would either be them or some firm in Philadelphia.
Right.
And I asked you to inform me when that decision was made, so that I could have some input on that, because basically, I don't think we have a really complete knowledge of that list. I see in this resolution that there are prices given. This is something that should have been discussed in public, or at least with the council or with me as a member of the Historical Society. And none of the items that I mentioned to you over a year ago are on this list. And this is very worrisome. I think that we have to clarify the situation. And I urge the council not to authorize this list or the distribution of any of the items. It's my understanding that some of the items have already been removed.
no, the only item that's been removed is the Ocean Grove piece.
That's not what I've heard.
Well, I'm telling you what is.
Well, you may not be correct, Mayor Fox, because there have been witnesses who've seen objects being taken out of the church over the last week and a half. I urge you, if there have been any items removed, that they be returned, retained.
Mr. Neshamkin, there are no items out of the church except for the Ocean Grove piece. All those items are there.
So the people who have been speaking to me are liars.
I don't know who you're speaking to, but I'm telling you that that's the case.
Anyway, whatever the case be, it's important that this town not lose these rich historical artifacts, these assets of the town. It's also important that there be a discussion as to a lot of the items that were not indicated originally over a year ago, that might be items that residents of this town wish to purchase.
Well, besides the cornerstone, what do you, give me an example of what you're talking about?
What am I talking about?
I said besides the
Yeah,
cornerstone.
I know, I heard.
Yeah.
We listed quite a few things over a year ago.
Just give me an example.
Yeah, sure. The three stained glass windows behind the altar, between the altar and the cloaking room. The straight pew, located in the side sanctuary chapel, wherever it is. There's a bookcase in the basement. There was a table. There was a long list of items that I thought we were gonna have further discussions on over the last year, and of course, this never happened. And also, I mean, you're completely ignoring a huge number of important and valuable items in that building that may not be of historical value, but they're certainly of architectural salvage value. And I would think that somebody should be really cataloging that and indicating to the town, how they will process that. Maybe you've always told us that you believe in a proper process. You said that at the beginning of your comments tonight, that this resolution was a step forward in the path on 319 Lorraine. I don't see it as a step forward. I see it as it's something which is going to just further complicate things because it is not taking into account the proper disposition of the artifacts and valuable architectural assets of that building.
Thank you.